Hello everyone, this is kind of a response to a video that my friend Matthew Street made on his channel. If you look over to Matt's channel, you'll find that a few videos back from where he is now, he did a video, I think it was called $1 Million Beatles, and within that video he kind of segued and talked a lot about what it's like to have a significant other in your life, and do they support you, and you know, with your collection, and how it is having a person in your life, a wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, and what it's like to, you know, be a collector with them around. So I figured I'd kind of branch off from that a little bit, take it a little deeper. I don't think I've ever done a topic like this on my channel, so I'm gonna go full force into it right now. You know, there are guys I know out there, you know, like me, a lot of men who, you always hear them at the record store and stuff say, "Oh, I can't buy this. If my wife finds out I bought this, she'll kill me." Or, you know, I'm going to have to buy this and sneak it in the house, you know. And I'm saying, you know, I've never been like that. And I'm very lucky in that regard because, you know, the women that I've had in my life, past and now and present, are very accepting, within reason, and understanding of my hobby. So I'm very lucky in that regard. But when I say lucky, it's not just a matter of luck in the sense that that's also a requirement that I have in my partner. You know, I would not be with my girlfriend, who I'm with now, if she was not completely and fully understanding. She's very supportive. I'm very lucky. She's 150 to 200% supportive, and there's been times where she's encouraged me to buy things that I wasn't even sure that I should get. You know, I'd say, well, you know, I don't know, should I really buy this? Don't I have enough of this? And she'll say, absolutely, you have to get that. You know, that's part of your collection. You need that. You know, it makes you happy. Do it, you know. And sometimes when I think maybe I should, you know, liquidate a lot of stuff here, she says, no, it gives you the joy, even the hunting for it. You like the hunt, you know. Just for the hunt alone, it's worth having. You know, I'm very lucky, but at the same time, as I say, with all the qualities I look for in somebody who I'm going to be choosing as my partner, I also want somebody who understands. And in my case with my girlfriend, part of the reason why she understands so well is because she's a collector. She has hobbies, and you know, in another room she has all her stuff. So, you know, in that particular regard, I'm very blessed and lucky because she knows what it's like. She can appreciate the thrill of the hunt, what it's like to find something special, what it's like to add to your collection. So she can sympathize, in other words, okay? So what I thought I would do is talk a little bit more about, I'm going to show you some stuff too that she's gotten for me here and there. There's many things that she got for me, but I can't dig it all out. I just have some fairly recent stuff that I thought I would show you. And I'd like to know how you folks out there manage. You know, how is your wife? How is your girlfriend? How's your husband or boyfriend? You know, what do you experience in this? Okay, now a lot of times what will happen is, a lot of times my girlfriend will mean well and she'll want to buy me something, but then as it turns out, it may be something I already have. And that happens from time to time, or something I don't even really want, but you try to be nice about it, you know. I could show you a lot of items like that. I mean, it's the thought that counts. Sometimes she nails it and sometimes she doesn't. I mean, I remember one time I went to a different store that I hadn't been to in a while. Well, actually, this particular store I'd never been to at all. That's right. And when we left the store, she said, I bought you a surprise. I said, oh, you did? What is it? And she pulled it out. It was a 1981 Rolling Stone magazine with Ringo Starr on the cover. And I didn't want to tell her. I didn't want to break her heart, but I already had that. Not only did I already have that, I bought it off the newsstands in 1981 when it was brand new, and it's in plastic and it's in the closet. I mean, you know, with my magazines, you know, but she meant well, you know. And that's one thing I kind of don't understand. When somebody has a big collection, how does the person know that when they pick something up just on a whim, that you don't already have it? That's something. I mean, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. It's really sweet. But how do they know you don't already have it, right? Now, she got things really nice a couple of times. I mean, we were at a Fest for Beatles fans, and she picked these up, you know, for me. I didn't have these already. they're replicas. I don't think they're originals, but they're nice. These really were done originally, I believe, much bigger. These are like miniatures, I think. And you had John, of course. Paul, it's not a very good likeness. George, that's nice. That's a good one. And Ringo. You know, Ringo, I think, is my girlfriend's favorite Beatle. I just should mention that as far as her appreciating the Beatles go, she always liked the Beatles before she met me, but she was just a casual Beatles person. She only had the one album of hits, and she liked the Beatles, but she always says that through meeting me and being with me now, she really appreciates them more than she ever did. And as a matter of fact, she starts to take on an appreciation for them as people. You know, she didn't know they were that interesting as people. She's always watching my interviews, and she thinks it's fascinating. And she's particularly fond of Ringo because he's got such a good sense of humor. And he's kind of like down to earth and, you know, kind of a cool guy. So I think Ringo, personality-wise, is her favorite Beatle. But anyway, so when she picked these up, she really scored, you know, so to speak. Okay, you can't win them all, right? I wish I could pull out everything here that she had gotten me, but I don't have it all handy. Now, recently, she picked this up for me. It's a book that I do not have. It's the Beatles from A to Z. This is a fairly new book. And this book here is by Peter Asher, Peter and Gordon, formerly Peter and Gordon, you know, and I'd heard a lot about this book, but I hadn't gotten it yet, so it was really good. I don't know how she managed to score this. I mean, had she picked any other book, maybe I would have had it already, you know. I'm to a point in my Beatles collecting where I find I don't need to have books all the time. I was just watching a video with Tom, Mr. Beatles Pro, and Tom said, you know, he feels the same way, that he's really not feeling an urgent need to have every single Beatles book anymore, you know, I mean, because, you know, there's so many of them, and I like books now for reference if I want to look up certain recording studios or, you know, recording dates or information about chart history, stuff like that, you know, I'm more interested in. But it was nice of her to pick this up. Now, my girlfriend is also very talented. She's very good at crafting, and she made me this really wonderful Beatles item. I've shown this on some of my live chats. I don't think I've shown it on an actual video yet to preserve it here in a video. So I'm going to show you something my girlfriend made me, and it's really beautiful. Okay, you can see it hangs there. I haven't hung it. I just stand it up, and I'm going to go a little closer here, and I'm going to show you the detail. Yeah, really nice. And she took a lot of time. It was a little bit of an expense too. I know a lot of people have said, oh, you know, can she make me one of these? Can she make me one? Well, for one thing, it's kind of expensive for her to do it. And for another thing, you know, this is copyrighted stuff, so we're not going to sell these or anything. This is one of a kind that she made for me, and you could freeze frame that. And it's really nice. And as nice as that is, I have another one very close to that. I'm going to show you a horror movie one because I love the old horror movies. She made this for me, and you could see the classic monsters: the Frankenstein monster, the Wolfman, Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein. And she has an inscription on the back. You're the one that makes my heart beat faster, and I love you with all of my heart. Of course. So anyway, sorry to get mushy there, but a little tear brought to my eye. Anyway, that's it. I just want to see what you people thought too. You know, what your experience is with the, you know, again, your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, your boyfriend. Did I leave anything out? Your dog. I mean, I know your cat. Now, I don't know what's the experiences you have when it comes to collecting things and living with somebody, and you know, how do they handle it? Do they support you? Is it something you got to kind of like do under the covers? You know. Thanks everybody for watching.